by the ceaseless murmur of the sea and the vibrant, often melancholic voices of neighbors singing folk songs in the courtyards. It was amidst these simple, authentic surroundings, in the very dust of those ancient streets, that her extraordinary gift first began to reveal itself, a quiet miracle waiting to erupt. By the tender age of 8, Rocío was already captivating local audiences, her voice soaring at festivals and family gatherings. People spoke of her having duende, that rare, almost mystical quality in flamenco, a spiritual essence that transcends mere performance. It's when the singer doesn't just interpret a song, but channels something ancient, profound, and almost supernatural, touching the very soul of the listener. Her childhood friends, years later, would recall with a wistful smile. When Rocío sang, we stopped playing. Even as kids, we knew we were listening to something rare, something truly special. While most of us were navigating the simple challenges of childhood, Rocío was already unknowingly shaping the magnificent voice that would one day conquer the grandest arenas and the most discerning hearts across the globe. This was the crucible where her legend was forged. At just 15 years old, a mere girl with an immense dream and an even more immense voice, Rocío made the audacious move to Madrid. Imagine the courage, the sheer audacity of leaving her small, familiar town behind, armed with little more than her raw talent, an unshakable determination, and perhaps a healthy dose of Andalusian stubbornness. This was a leap of faith that would define her destiny. She began her ascent in the intimate, smoky atmosphere of Madrid's tableos, those legendary flamenco clubs where the music is raw, visceral, and utterly unfiltered. It was in these hallowed, often challenging spaces that she honed her craft, learning not just to sing, but to command a room, to weave a spell, to make an audience laugh one moment and weep the next. She mastered the art of connection, of baring her soul with every note. Rocío was never one to be content with small stages or limited horizons. She auditioned relentlessly, pushing herself onto bigger platforms, her ambition as boundless as her vocal range. It wasn't long before the discerning ears of record producers and talent scouts took notice of this extraordinary young woman. Her star was undeniably on the rise. By the vibrant, transformative decade of the 1960s, Spain had found its new, undeniable diva. Rocío Jurado wasn't merely a rising star. She was the star, a luminous presence whose voice promised to redefine an era. She was a phenomenon, a voice that demanded attention and respect. What truly set Rocío apart, what elevated her beyond her contemporaries, wasn't just her astonishing vocal range or her impeccable technique. It was her audacious courage to experiment, to innovate,